Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn and today I want to show you my final piece to my Le Creuset collection and to give you a little bit of a guideline on how to start your Le Creuset. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the unboxing. I got a pot and hopefully I'll never buy pots again after this one. So before I continue with the unboxing, please subscribe if you're new, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for returning. And yeah, on this channel I speak about money and the things that money buy. So let's get into it. That's the box and my receipt. And how nice is it that Le Creuset uses recycled cardboard instead of plastic bubbles. Very nice, I like that. And there's the pot inside. Let me just pull it out. So there's the box. Well, the plastic wrapping is still a thing, but let's trust that they will move in the right direction where this is concerned. So I got the 18 centimeter round casserole in mist gray. The reason I got this is that I want a pot that will almost help me with not overcooking things like gravy and soft porridge and so on. In fact, when I got this, or when I decided to get this, I said I want bijaya moteba because I want to make soft porridges and I don't want to make too much at a go. So I got the 18 centimeter. It's got a 1.8 liters capacity. So let me open it. That's the box. And that's the lid. Okay, instructions and the actual tiny pot, tiny pot yamudeba. I think this is a perfect size for small things that you want to make in small quantities, like also vegetables and yeah, things like that you don't want to make too much of. So yeah, that's my mist gray Le Creuset 18 centimeter pot and the final piece to my Le Creuset collection. So this is the current price of the pot, 2,899 rand. So I'm going to give you a guideline on how I collect it, but maybe you can use this as well, because these pots don't come cheap. They cost a lot of money, and I think having a plan for your collection is a good thing, and you need to know how to go about it. Hi guys, so I wasn't happy with the video that I did when I did the unboxing, so I've decided to re-record, hence I look different. But yeah, let's get into my 5 things to consider when you're starting a Le Creuset collection. I've got my notes here so that I don't forget them. So the first thing is to have an allocation in your budget. Set aside or decide on an amount that you will save every month towards your collection. So this is because Le Creuset is expensive. on average you can spend 4,000 per item. So you don't want a situation where you're going through a month, you've just bought your pot, you're excited, you bought your pot, and next thing you're short on cash flow, and you end up feeling miserable while while putting together your collection. So plan for it, decide how much you will save, and plan towards each purchase. And then another thing is, if you can't save, or if you're not disciplined enough to save for your collection, what you might want to do is join a stock fair, or talk to some friends who also want Le Creuset pots or a collection of Le Creuset pots. Talk to them and say, guys, let's come together, have a stock fair where we rotate, giving each other money, and starting our collections. This will help you because a stock fair forces you to save, and it forces you to be patient. And patience is one of the things you need when you starting your collection, in my view, and you'll see why later on. So have an allocation for your Le Creuset collection in your budget. The second tip from me is that you must be led by your lifestyle. What do I mean by that? If you entertain a lot, you might need big pots. If you don't entertain a lot, you're always cooking for 1 or 2 people or 3 people, you're gonna need maybe more small pots than the big ones. So you need to be true to who you are. Don't just buy because there's a range of pots available to you. So you have to allow yourself to be led by your own lifestyle or your own character. And then another thing is you should know what food you love to prepare. So for example, I learned through someone that they've got a special pot for pasta, and I was like, no, I can't buy that pot because I don't like making pasta. For me, pasta is always a basic macaroni or penne, and yeah, the basic boiling. So number 3 is the exciting part, which is the colors, and this mainly applies to the cast iron range, where you've got lots of colors that are available to you. Different sizes come in different colors, sizes and shapes come in different colors. And this is where I think Le Creuset tries very much to stay relevant, because they release colors as if they are a fashion brand, in my opinion, because almost every year you'd find that they release about 3 or 4 colors, new colors, and they're always tempting, they're always fresh, and you might feel like you need to have the latest color, or yeah, and sometimes they do limited edition colors. But my advice is that choose your colors that you know you're going to love and appreciate for a long time. And I found that with colors, once you have the pots, because they're so colorful, you'll always enjoy the colors of those pots. So just choose your colors and stick to them. Yes, in some instances you might find that you don't get the size that you want in the specific color that you like. Then you can mix and match, but try as much as possible to not be swayed by the new releases, the limited editions, and so on. And yeah, sometimes you do want to get limited edition pieces because they are so nice and maybe they just resonate with you. So you can do that, but always try to focus on what your choice has been, and yeah, don't be swayed by the color releases. So tip number 4 is that don't go into Le Creuset without doing your research. Do your research. The reason I say that is that when you walk into a boutique, the sales advisors are not going to know what kind of person you want, and their main mission, or whatever they're trained for, the one thing that they're trained for is to make you spend money. So if you walk in and you're blank, they're just going to give you general advice. So you need to know exactly what you want. The website is there for, it's there, and it's got loads of information. They have a blog on their website which you can visit every now and then to see what type of articles they're writing about their products. For example, there was one article I liked where they had all the different pods and sizes in terms of centimeters, and they wrote how much of servings each pot would yield. That is useful information, especially when you're buying, when you're not sure like which size to buy. So arm yourself with information, do your research. What pot can you use for what? Don't go into the store with a blank canvas. So tip number 5 is that you must buy slowly. These items cost a lot of money. Like I said, on average, I think pots on average could be priced around 4,000 rand. So you need to plan your purchases. You need to get each pot after convincing yourself that it is something that you really want. And also, these are your pots. These are something that you are going to use for yourself. So there's really no need for you to hurry, And another reason is that they always go on sale. Everything in Le Creuset always goes on sale. Every week on a Tuesday, they would have a promotion, and then they also sell them on other platforms or other stockists like Yappy Chef, At Home. So those merchants also have their own sales. So it makes sense for you to just take a step back and realize that it's not a race. You can just buy them in your own time and at your own comfort. And as a golden rule, I think one rule that I applied, and I always tell my friends who say they want to start their own collections, is that you must never ever pay full price for Le Creuset, because they always go on sale. And that is my 5 tips for starting a Le Creuset collection or continuing with your Le Creuset collection. In the comments, please tell me if you're considering a Le Creuset collection. Which colors do you like best? And if you have completed your collection, how long did it take you? Or what are the tips that you would give other people who want to collect or who want to start their collection? Otherwise, that is my video, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.